Hey everybody, welcome. Welcome. Glad you could join me on Friday at lunch. Hope you guys are having a good day. Thought I would pop on and do a minute with Steven as we get ready to head into the weekend. Thank you for joining me today in studio. Still experimenting with this live broadcasting and vlogging or video logging, blogging for Instagram. Actually, I'm not on Instagram. Facebook Live, Periscope, and YouTube. So hit the like and subscribe button. So I don't want to keep you guys for too long, but I thought I'd drop in and talk about something that came up this week as I was going about my real estate business. My name is Stephen Thayard. I'm a realtor with Coldwell Banker working here in Santa Clara County. Thanks for joining me today. I have some clients that recently reached out to me to call and say that they wanted to list their house and they were going to buy a replacement property within Santa Clara County. And so as we were going through the listing appointment, I started to ask some questions about how much they were going to sell their house for and how much they were going to spend on their replacement property. And it came up the 55 and over transfer tax portability for them if it may apply, because they were similar to my age and I wasn't sure how old they were. And it turned out that they're able to sell their house if they qualify, and we'll go through those qualifications, and then transfer the property tax base year of the house that they purchased into their new home. And so I found that very interesting and I wanted to share that with you guys. So if you're 55 and over and you're thinking of selling your house here in Santa Clara County and buying a replacement property, there's something called property tax portability, which basically says that you get to take the property tax base of whatever you bought your house for and move it to your new property. So I thought we would walk through those little those details. So I'm going to bring up a graphic and I hope this works. I'm going to slide over a little bit to make room for it. Okay, here we go. There it is. Okay, so as I move over this way. All right, so 55 and over property tax base transfer. So Proposition 60 allows home buyers 55 years of age or older to transfer the base year of their principal residence to a newly purchased or constructed replacement residence within Santa Clara County. So the issue with my clients was one of them was 55 and over and the other was not. So I went and did some research and I found out that one, you can only do it one time. You can transfer the base year value one time in Santa Clara County, and the claimant or the claimant's spouse must be 55 years or over. So my clients qualified because the spouse was 55 years or over. Okay, so on down to the next bullet point. The replacement property has to be of equal or lesser value of the home sold if the replacement property is purchased before the primary residence is sold. So if you have your house on the market and you're looking for your replacement property, right, and you get in and you buy that other property before your house is sold, then it's up to 100% of your market value of the home you're selling. So for instance, if you're selling your property for $1 million and you buy your replacement property before your primary residence is sold, the replacement property you can buy is only up to $1 million. However, it's up to 105% of your primary home sold if the replacement property is purchased within 1 year of the primary residence being sold. So basically what that says is if you sell your house first and then buy your replacement property within 1 year, you get up to 105% of value. This is weird working with this screen, so I apologize if my head is getting in the way. So that's an interesting tidbit. So whether it's 100% or 105%, you still get to transfer the base year of what your prior residence was. So if, say for instance, you purchased your house in the 80s and say you bought it for $350,000 and now it's worth $1.2 million, your base year would be the $350,000. You'd transfer it over to your new replacement property. And why this is important is because even if you're thinking of downsizing, right, and cashing out the value of your home, uh, because the values in the county have gone up so much, you could wind up downsizing and still spending more money on your replacement property than what your base year value is. So you're not going to be able to find anything in Santa Clara County for $350,000. It's probably going to be anywhere between $750,000 to $800,000, even in downsizing. And then your property taxes would be based on that new replacement value. However, with being able to port over or transfer over your base, you would be able to purchase that new replacement property and still pay property taxes based on that base year of $350,000. So what are the other requirements? Okay, so the sale of the property must qualify for reassessment. So when you're selling your primary residence, whoever's buying it can't be 55 and over and be bringing over their base year as well. It has to qualify for reassessment, which means when the person purchases the home, they will be paying property tax on the price that they purchase your home for. So it's being reassessed to a higher value. So you have to make sure that you're not selling to another person who's trying to port over their property tax base. And then also, your home had to be eligible for the homeowner's exemption. So what is a homeowner's exemption? For Santa Clara County, the definition is it needs to be your primary. It means the two following criteria must be met. You're the primary home owner or co-owner of the property, or named on the purchase contract when you purchased it. So it must be your primary residence, and you must occupy the home as your principal place of residence currently, which means you're getting all your bills there, you're getting your voter registration there, you're registering your vehicle there. So it must meet the definition of your primary residence, which is pretty easy to do because it's basically the place where you live. And if you bought it yourself, you're going to be the person who's on title and on the contract. Okay, so just to wrap up, that's 55 and over property tax base. If you have any questions, you can always send me an email at info@realestateconnectionradio.com. That's info@realestateconnectionradio.com. And also, there are other counties within the state that that participate with this 55 and over property tax portability. And I've listed them on the piece of paper here. Alameda, Los Angeles, Orange County, Riverside, San Bernardino, San Diego, San Mateo, Tuolumne, and Ventura County. So that's it. If you want a copy of this document, I'd be happy to provide it to you. And that's all I have for today. Thank you for joining me for this little short, educational moment on 55 and over property tax. I'm trying to figure out a title for it. I think I'm going to call it Weekly Minutes with Steven. So anyway, so on my way out, I'm going to play a little tune. And thank you for joining me. If you missed the broadcast live, it'll be on YouTube. You can go over and watch it again. And hit the like and subscribe button on YouTube. Hit the like and subscribe. I'm trying to build an audience, and I would love your support in doing that. All right, so I'm going to take off. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I hope you're going to enjoy time with family. Maybe go out to dinner with your bride on a Friday night. And then enjoy whatever you're going to do. It looks like it's going to be good weather. Maybe good to go to the coast or get out in that convertible, or maybe do some yard work, or hit your motorcycle for a nice drive. So, all right, with that, I'm out, and I'll talk to you guys next week. Take care. Bye-bye.